Wondering if you should shell out the $50 to get the LEGO Chris Pratt minifigure? Let's analyze that. Hey guys, Brick Professor here, and today we're taking a look at the Jurassic World Raptor Rampage. We're going to do a full review of this set. We're going to take a look at the minifigures, including the Chris Pratt character and the Bryce Dallas Howard character. We're also going to do a full walk through the model and take a look at the dinosaurs. We'll also look at the stats and see how the price compares for this set amongst the other Jurassic World sets. And finally, I'll share with you both the rating and how this set ranks among my picks for best Jurassic World sets. As always, let's start off by taking a look at the stats. Now we're doing something a little bit different with the Jurassic World series. We're comparing each of the sets against each other, and that way you can pick which set is right for you. Now remember, with these stats, green is good, orange is okay, and red is not so good. We're looking at the Raptor Rampage, that's set number 75917, has 324 pieces, that's right in the middle amongst these Jurassic World sets. Comes with 3 minifigures, right in the middle there as well. Most of them come with 2, 3, or 4. 2 dinosaurs in this, it comes with 2 raptors. It's priced at $50, so it's kind of right in the middle there. There's definitely a couple cheaper sets, but definitely not as much as the Indominus Rex Breakout at $130. And the value, not good at 15 cents per piece. Now, why is that? The value for all of these different sets is all over the map, so why is this set so expensive per piece? Well, it probably comes down to the fact that this is the only set with the main characters of the new films. So let's take a look at their minifigures. This set comes with 3 minifigures, Owen, Claire, and an ACU trooper on the far right. Now, Owen is played by, of course, Chris Pratt. He's the Velociraptor trainer. His minifigure is some gray pants with a little bit of printing on his pants. It looks like what maybe represents a knife holster. And he does come with a knife so that he can battle the dinosaurs, I guess, with a small knife. Good luck, Chris, in that adventure. He also, on his torso, has a gray undershirt, buttoned up shirt underneath there. And they did a good job with having that gray undershirt, and then the arms are gray plastic. So it kind of looks like that's his shirt following through, and then a brown vest on top. Little stubble there on his face to kind of match how he looked in the movie, and then his hair on top. Now, Claire is the park operations manager who is a buttoned up character in the movie, and they did a good job with her white pantsuit. Looks a lot like she does in the movie there. And she comes with a cell phone. Of course, it's that big LEGO cell phone. I don't know if technology will get any better for LEGO to make them have smaller cell phones. And then she's got that classic bob haircut that Bryce Dallas Howard is wearing in the movie. Now, the ACU trooper on the far right looks like most of the other ACU troopers. He does come with a vest, though, in this one, kind of a bulletproof Kevlar vest of some kind, as well as a tranq gun and then a rounded baseball cap. Taking a look at the back, the ACU trooper does not have any reverse face print, but both of the other characters do, which makes sense. So the main characters of the movie, Chris Pratt has his angry, serious face as he's attacking the dinosaurs and protecting everyone. And then Claire has her, oh no, I'm concerned face, or possibly her, I'm falling in love with you, Chris Pratt face. Depends on how you want to look at it. Both of them also have a little bit of printing on the back of their torso as well. There are 2 dinosaurs that come with this set. They're both raptors. We have Blue on the left, which is really more of a blue-green, and Delta on the right. Both of them have that laser head harness as well. For scale, they're both about 2 minifigures tall, and the build is exactly the same. Just like all the other dinosaurs, they are buildable in about 8 or 9 pieces, and the body shape is exactly the same for both. The only difference is their printing. A couple nice things about the dinosaurs in this set. They do have the raptor claws on the inside of their legs. They've also got a couple studs on their back, so if you want to mount any minifigures or any of the LEGO items, you can do that there. And like most of the other dinosaurs in the Jurassic World sets, they're pretty posable, so you can put them in really low positions, and you can twist their heads, and they both have a mouth that just opens in 2 positions. It's either all the way open or all the way closed. There are 2 vehicles that are included in this set. One is a mobile vet unit, which we'll take a look at here in a minute, and the other is a green motorcycle ridden by Chris Pratt in the movie. Now, this is a pretty typical motorcycle that LEGO's released in some other sets, but I really like the green color that they've used there. And I do really like the motorcycles that LEGO puts together. They have kind of really fat tires, which makes them pretty easy to stand. up on their own without any kind of kickstand. So you can put them in a lot of different positions that make them look like action positions, makes them look like they're riding the motorcycle. And even if you do roll it, it does tend to stand up pretty well. The main vehicle that comes with this set is a mobile vet unit, so they can go out into the field and take care of the dinosaurs. Now, this is just one large truck. It sits up pretty high, maybe a little bit too high. I think there's just a little bit too much space there between the wheels and the fender. But starting off at the front, there's a couple of headlights, the typical sticker that represents some kind of license plate on the vehicle. A couple of lights there in the front, little warning lights on top. One windshield that goes across the front, and then also some Jurassic Park stickers both on the front hood as well as here on the side. Actually quite a few stickers on this, and kind of one of my main complaints about most of the Jurassic World sets is that there's a ton of stickers. In fact, very few printed pieces at all. Most of them are stickers. Coming around to the back are the two main doors to access the interior of the mobile vet unit. On the top of the vet unit is a rotating rooftop shooter. Not exactly a very exciting name, but it tells you what it does. It rotates, it's on the roof, and it shoots little missiles. The shooting mechanism is one of the spring-loaded LEGO pieces and shoots these long, taser-like green pieces. And the firing mechanism works extremely well, so look out, you don't want to get in the way of that. Now, you can use the rooftop shooter in three positions. You can either mount it up here on the top of the vehicle, or you can take it off the top and attach this base piece and then use it as a shooter that you shoot from the ground. The third option is to put it in the back of the vehicle, and the way that works is that you open up the back of the mobile vet unit and then it slides into these hinges here in the back. The only bad part about this design is that you have to remove this base piece, and every time this pin stays in the wrong section, so you have to undo that, put it back in the mobile shooter, and then mount it on top. So I kind of think this works best either if you just leave it on top or you leave it inside and just use it kind of one way or the other. Now, to gain access to the inside of the rear compartment, you can take off the entire roof section, and then you have access to the inside. And what you'll notice in here is it's pretty sparse. There's a couple of computer monitors with some keyboard pieces under those. And then not really much else, not any more equipment in there. There's a couple of the rails that the rooftop shooter glides up and down on, and that's about it. It's also a real tight space, so you can't fit a dinosaur in here, and you can just really fit a couple minifigures in there as well. So not very practical for a lot of play value here in the back of the unit. I also don't like the design here with this crossbar coming across the back. Every time I tried to remove the top, I tended to accidentally pull that piece off as well, and I kind of wish that was just built in as part of the rooftop, so when you remove that, it made it a little bit more easy to access. You can access the driver's cab by pulling off the top of that section. And once inside, you'll notice there's not much inside. There's just the steering wheel and not even a chair, just a brown 2x2 stud piece to represent a chair. So you have just enough room for about one minifigure inside. All right, so let's talk about the best things about this set. Coming in at number one is Owen's motorcycle. We've seen these motorcycles from LEGO before, but I really like the green color, and I like the fact that it looks like the motorcycle in the movie. Glad they included it as part of the set. Number two is the fact that it comes with two vehicles, two dinosaurs, and the two main characters. So there's a lot to do with this. You can have chase scenes with the motorcycle, you can have chase scenes with the mobile vet unit, you can have chase scenes with the dinosaurs. Just a lot to do and a lot of play value. As far as the bad, it's the fact that you have to spend $50 to get the two main characters in the Jurassic World movies. And it's really disappointing. I think there's a lot of people out there that want to get into these sets. They just went out and saw the movie, and they want to, of course, have the heroes to play with. And the fact that you have to spend $50 to get them is just really disappointing. And it's not just that $50 is steep, it's also that the price per piece is also really expensive. So it'd be one thing if it was just $50, but you got a lot of pieces and a lot of value with it. But it's not, it's both. It's both expensive and a really bad value. And I think that's really disappointing. I hope in the future that LEGO gives at least one or the other and definitely puts the heroes in some less expensive sets. So how does the Raptor Rampage stack up against the other Jurassic World sets? We're gonna rank it as number 2, the second best set to buy. Now, despite the fact that it is kind of expensive and the price per piece ratio is 15 cents per piece, It does have 2 vehicles, it comes with a couple dinosaurs, and those 2 main characters are nice to have. So if you're gonna get into the Jurassic World sets, you're probably gonna wanna get these main characters at some point anyway. So we're gonna rate this as the number 2 best Jurassic World set, and we're gonna give it 3.5 stars. Hey guys, thanks for watching The Brick Professor. And if you enjoyed this video, then give it a like and share it with your friends. And if you like this kind of LEGO review, then click subscribe and be the first to see our latest reviews. And be sure to check out the other Jurassic World reviews and see how they rank for our top picks in the LEGO Jurassic World series.